Self-improvement, chasing your passions, pursuing great physical strength, discipline and hard work. These are all great things to chase in life, and it is always good to see many men aiming to embody these elements. And if you are also on such a path of bettering yourself, congratulations, you have a great starting point. But what about money, friend? How often have you worried about this topic in your life? How much importance do you give to financial education? Or to put it in simple terms, how well can you deal with money? Do you have some basic principles on which you act when it comes to your funds? Are you dreaming of wealth and are yet still broke with no defined idea on how to attain it? If I managed to get your attention, and if you wish to learn simple financial ideas that can have huge returns in your life if you apply them consistently, you might want to stick around and hear what I'm about to tell you. Having a financial plan or blueprint seems like a process that is overly complicated, and the way many are presenting it through books, blogs or opinions might seem overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. The road to wealth is long, and building a strong financial foundation can start with 4 simple actionable steps that you can do today to put yourself on the right track and become a master of money. Before you will know what to do with your money, friend, you need to understand where you are. It doesn't matter if you start from extremely humble beginnings and have but a few cents to rub together. From this moment on, start paying attention to the money you receive and the money you spend. Become your own bookkeeper, if you will. Use the banking apps available to track your spending habits, or if you are old school, use pen and paper and record your expenses like that. As boring as this might sound, budgeting is a tool that will help you achieve self-mastery, because besides being an instrument that tracks your money, it will become with time a declaration of your priorities as well. Start by recording what you have actually spent in the last 3 months by looking at your bank and credit card statements. No need to be embarrassed by your purchasing habits, friend, since your past actions do not dictate your future decisions, but it is important to go through this step. Next, determine your priorities. What is important to you? Do you want to live in a nicer place, go on a great vacation, get rid of debt, or start a business? The choice is yours, but you have to decide deliberately to be able to act with intention. Working within a budget allows you to gain control of your financial life and build your future in the direction of your choosing. Having such a money plan to steer you towards your priorities is great, but now it is time to increase your ability to reach those goals. To do this, you need to pay yourself first, friend, a task that many times seems impossible. Put away 10% of your income without touching it to pay utility bills, rent or the internet connection. As impossible as this may seem, and taking into account that there will be exceptions, if you give this a try, you will notice that your standard of living will be similar even when you start living on 90% of what you earn. Use this money on yourself. Buy something that you need, invest it in a course to learn a new skill, save it to treat yourself with an adventure in 3 months, or simply put it aside for the bigger goals that you have down the line. Now that you managed to budget your money and you also saved 10% of your income, it is time to make choices about where to spend the rest. Keep in mind, friend, that happiness will never come with your next purchase, because your spirit as a man is not created to attain peace, contentment or fulfillment by gathering more stuff. Choose to live more frugally and be happier as a result. If driving a 10-year-old car reduces your monthly bills, it is probably worth it. If no one admires your new cell phone but you can afford a great vacation, you probably made the right choice. Be thoughtful about where your money goes, friend, since it is a lot easier to spend it than to earn it. Following only these 3 principles will get you ahead of many. This last point is important if you want a bit more. Maybe you wish to never worry about money again, or have an additional stream of income besides your job, or buy the home you dream about with your wife. To build up wealth, you need to know the difference between an asset and a liability, and to keep the definition simple, an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. Take control of your financial future and plan to invest more in income-producing things, like building a side hustle if you are still employed, buying stocks and bonds, planning to invest in real estate. Things that have value, produce income, or appreciate with time. Since it is impossible to have zero liabilities because you cannot live without a house, a car, or a phone, do your best, friend, to find the right balance, and whenever money comes into your account, ask yourself some questions. How do I use this money? Do I have the discipline to use it to my advantage, or will I let it put me deeper in the hole? Such small decisions will determine your financial future. Use these 4 simple steps to build a great financial foundation in your life. Budget your money, pay yourself first, live below your means and invest in things that earn you money. Will you be able to delay gratification and engage with the tough day-to-day choices that will help you become a master of your finances? The choice is yours to make.